Shift our focus to some breaking news that's coming in a big boost to India's fight against Covid-19. Bharat Biotech's Covid-19 vaccine, an intranasal vaccine, has been approved by the Drug Controller General of India for primary immunization against Covid-19 in the age group of 18 and above. This is a group for restricted use in emergency situations. So that's, of course, the terminology that is used. But India essentially getting its first approval for an intranasal Covid-19 vaccine. This, remember, will go a long way in removing vaccine hesitancy. So far, it has been an intramuscular vaccine that has been administered for Covid-19. Mansukh, Mandaviya, the health minister there, tweeting that Bharat Biotech's nasal vaccine has been approved by the Drug Controller General of India for immunization against COVID. This is the first intranasal vaccine that has essentially been cleared by the government for, of course, primary immunization against COVID. This is a vaccine, however, for now, that will only be used in the age group of 18 and above. The health minister has also tweeted that this is a step that will further strengthen our collective fight against the pandemic. India has harnessed its science, R&D and human resources in the fight against COVID-19 under the Prime Minister's leadership. With the science-driven approach and Sabka Prayas, we will defeat COVID. So this is an interesting development that's coming in. India getting its first intranasal COVID-19 vaccine. Of course, there is a lot that still needs to be ascertained in terms of what really is the efficacy data of this intranasal vaccine that has been cleared for emergency use. No clarity on that just yet. It remains to be seen if any of that data will be made public, will be peer-reviewed. But the health minister tweeting the big announcement that the Drug Controller General of India, the Central Drug Standard Control Organization under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, which is known as the CDSCO, which is what you're reading in that tweet, has in fact cleared India's first intranasal COVID-19 vaccine. So this is the big breaking story that's coming in. Big boost to India's fight against COVID as Bharat Biotech's chimpanzee adenovirus vectored recombinant nasal vaccine has been approved. Essentially means that there is now a Bharat Biotech made intranasal vaccine that will be administered for COVID-19. No clarity yet on a couple of questions. One, like I said, we don't know what the efficacy data regarding the intranasal vaccine is and whether that data has in fact been peer reviewed. Also, what is the rollout strategy for the intranasal vaccine? All of that is details that still needs to be ascertained. Can it be administered as a booster dose, given the fact that most people have received either 2 or 3 doses of their vaccine already? All of those, of course, are questions that still need to be answered.